Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jayo Radha Madhava Gunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Bol Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam namaskritya naram chevam narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudirajet nashtabreshu avadreshu nityam bhagavatam sevaya bhagavati uttam shloke bhakti bhavati neshtaki. Leyendo Srimad Bhagavatam, canto 3, capítulo 7, verso 34. Dhanasya tapaso vapi yachcheshta purtayo phalam pravasastasya yo dharmo
Pravasya stasya yo dharmo
yascha pumsha utapadi
yascha pumsa utapadi
danasya tapaso vapi
danasya tapaso vapi
yacheshta puratayo phalam
yacheshta puryatayo phalam
pravasya stasya yo dharmo
pravasya stasya yo dharmo
yascha pumsha utapadi
yascha pumsa utapadi
danasya tapaso vapi
danasya tapaso vapi
yacheshta purtayo phalam
yacheshta purtayo phalam
pravasya stasya yo dharmo
pravasya stasya yo dharmo
yascha pumsha utapadi
yascha pumsa utapadi
danasya tapaso vapi yacheshta purtayo phalam pravasya stasya yo dharmo yascha pumsha utapadi
danasya tapaso vapi
danasya tapaso vapi
yacheshta puryayo phalam
yacheshta purtayo phalam
pravasya stasya yo dharmo
pravasya stasya yo dharmo
yascha pumsa utapadi
yascha pushta utapadi
Danasya tapaso vapi
danasya tapaso vapi
Cheshta purato phalam
yacheshta purtayo phalam
Pravasastasya yo dharmo
pravasya stasya yo dharmo
Yasa punsa utapati
yascha pumsha utapadi
Danasya tapaso vapi
danasya tapaso vapi
yacheshta purtayo phalam
yacheshta purtayo phalam
pravasya stasya yo dharmo
pravasya stasya yo dharmo
yasya pumsa utapadi
yacheshta utapadi danasya
danasya
de caridad
de caridad
tapasa
tapasa
de penitencia
de penitencia
vapi
vapi
lago
lago
yat
yat
aquello que
aquello que
cha
cha
y ishta
ishta
esfuerzo
esfuerzo
purtayo
purtayo
de estanques de agua
de tanques de agua
phalam
phalam
resultado fruitivo
resultado fruitivo
pravasya
pravasya
stasya
stasya
aquel que está lejos de hogar
aquel que está lejos del hogar
ya aquello
aquello que
dharma
dharma
deber
deber
ya
yacha
yacha y lo cual
y lo cual
pumsha
punsha
del hombre
del hombre
uta
uta
descrito
descrito
apadi
opadi
en peligro.
en peligro.
Traducción y significado por su divina gracia. Jai Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Por favor, describe también los resultados fruitivos de la caridad y de la penitencia y excavar estanques de agua. Por favor, describe la situación de las personas que están lejos del hogar y también el deber de un hombre que se encuentra en una posición difícil. En inglés. Please also describe the fruitive results of charity and penance and of digging reservoirs of water. Please describe the situation of the persons who are away from home and also the duty of a man in an awkward position. Significado. La excavación de estanques de agua para uso público es una gran obra de caridad y el retirarse de la vida familiar después de cumplir 50 años de edad es un gran acto de penitencia que realiza el ser humano sensato. Como en un verso corto, vamos a leer el siguiente también. Solo voy a leer la traducción y el significado. El verso 35. Oh Inmaculado, debido a que la personalidad de Dios, el controlador de todas las entidades vivientes, es el padre de toda religión, y todos aquellos que son candidatos a la ejecución de actividades religiosas, ten la bondad de describir cómo se le puede satisfacer por completo. Significado: todas las actividades religiosas están destinadas en fin de cuentas a satisfacer la suprema personalidad de Dios. El Señor es el Padre de todos los principios religiosos. Como se declara en el Bhagavad Gita 7.16, 4 clases de hombres piadosos: el necesitado, el afligido, el iluminado y el inquisitivo se dirigen al Señor a través del servicio devocional, y su devoción está mezclado con afecto material. Pero por encima de ellos se encuentran los devotos puros, cuya devoción no está teñida por ningún vestigio material de labor fruitiva ni conocimiento especulativo. Aquellos que durante toda su vida son únicamente malvados se comparan a los demonios. Están desprovistos de todo conocimiento a pesar de cualquier carrera de educación académica que prosigan. Semejantes malvados nunca pueden aspirar a satisfacer el Señor. Verso de nuevo: por favor, describe también los resultados fruitivos de la caridad y de la penitencia y excavar estanques de agua. Por favor, describe la situación de las personas que están lejos del hogar y también el deber de un hombre que se encuentra en una posición difícil. El siguiente: oh Inmaculado, debido a que la personalidad de Dios, el controlador de todas las entidades vivientes, es el Padre de toda religión, de todos aquellos que son candidatos a la ejecución de actividades religiosas, ten la bondad de describir cómo se le puede satisfacer por completo. Om Agyana Timirandasya Jananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmiltam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Jai Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Jai Śrī Advaita Gadadhara Śrī Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Entonces está la conversación entre Vidura y Maitreya Muni, y hay preguntas muy claves, muy importantes, que son muy importantes para la entidad viviente o para personas humanas, que determinan el objetivo de su vida. So this is a conversation between Maitreya and Vidura, Maitreya Muni and Vidura, which is very important for every human being to understand the purpose of life. Entonces depende de las preguntas, la calidad de preguntas determinan la inteligencia de la persona. So the quality of questions is what determine the intelligence of a person. For example, if you go to a doctor and then you say, instead of telling what disease I have, what symptoms I have, then you could tell the doctor, oh, you've worn a nice shirt, you've worn a nice shoe. From where did you buy? For this, you don't go to the doctor. You tell the doctor, go to the doctor to explain him this disease which you have so that you can get cured. Entonces, por ejemplo, uno si va al médico y le dice al médico, oh, qué buena camisa lleva, qué buen zapato lleva, ¿no? Para eso no va uno al médico. ¿Dónde ha comprado? En rebaja de Corte Inglés. Por eso no va al médico. Va al médico para curar de su enfermedad. And so in the same way, when a person approaches a spiritual master or a holy person, he has to inquire about the essence of the human form of life. Entonces la persona cuando va a un maestro espiritual o una persona santa debe de preguntar acerca de la esencia de vida. Because this human form of life is something very, very valuable. More valuable than what we think of. Porque esa vida humana es muy, muy valiosa, más valiosa de lo que pensamos. For example, anybody bought a lottery ticket anytime in life? ¿Alguien ha comprado alguna vez alguna lotería? ¿Nunca habéis comprado lotería? Bueno, pues algunas veces hemos comprado lotería. So when we buy a lottery ticket, it is like one number in 99,999. There are 5-digit number, 9,999. One number in that, the probability is that 1 by 9,999 numbers. Entonces, cuando uno compra la lotería, es un número entre 999,000 números, ¿vale? Porque son 5 dígitos. So, this human form of life is a lottery ticket, not 1 in 100,000, but 1 in 8,400,000 species of life. Entonces, esa forma humana es una lotería que no es 1 en cada 100,000 o 1 en cada millón, es 1 entre 8,400,000 diferentes especies de vidas. So we have got a lottery ticket of getting the human form of life. Entonces hemos ganado la lotería de tener ese cuerpo humano. This human form of life is called Durlabha. Durlabha Manava Janama Satsange. This human form of life is very valuable if we do not do the satsang of Shri Hari. So, entonces esa forma humana es pérdida, durlabha, si no hacemos el kirtan de Hari. Because we want to enjoy the pleasures of life like it is normal for everybody. We want to enjoy. Everybody wants to be happy. Entonces, como el alma quiere disfrutar de esa vida, es normal la tendencia del alma que quiere disfrutar. But the problem is that the soul thinks that it can enjoy through this body and the senses. Entonces el alma piensa que puede disfrutar a través de ese cuerpo y sentidos. Now, there is certain enjoyment through this body. Of course there is. Otherwise nobody would be, living today. Everybody would commit suicide. Hay algún disfrute en ese cuerpo que si no hubiera, todo el mundo cometería suicidio, porque hay algún tipo de disfrute. But this type of enjoyment is very short duration and very changing. It is ever changing. Pero esa forma de disfrute es muy, muy pequeña cantidad y siempre cambia. Now, why is it changing? Because matter is always changing. Because body is always changing. Because our senses are always changing. That is why the enjoyment is always changing. ¿Por qué cambia ese disfrute? Porque el cuerpo siempre cambia, los sentidos cambian y las percepciones cambian. Por eso el disfrute cambia. For example, when we were a small child, 2-3 years old, everybody was 2-3 years old at one time. And somebody gave us a chocolate or the lollipop. It costs only 1 rupee, 2 rupee. And the child will be jumping with joy. Oh, my mother bought a chocolate, a lollipop. Or a small toy car. You do like this, and the car goes front. And he's so happy. Just what one small car, 10 rupees. Jai Shishi Gaurnitai ki jai. Por ejemplo, cuando hemos sido niños de 2 o 3 años y nuestros padres nos han regalado un chupa chup o un caramelo o un cochecito pequeño ese de 1 euro que echa para atrás y luego sale corriendo. Y este pequeño juguete nos dio mucha felicidad. But now, for example, it's your birthday. Somebody comes, Shankarananda, I bought for you one nice regalo, one nice gift. And I bring a big box. And you open the big box, and there is a small box. And you open the small box, there's another small box. Then you open another small box, it's a small car. Will you get happy? You will throw it on the face. Por ejemplo, ahora es cumpleaños de Abhimanyu y alguien le regala una caja grande. Abre la caja grande, hay otra caja más pequeña, otra caja más pequeña, otra caja más pequeña, otra caja más pequeña, y hay un cochecito así pequeño de juguete que vale €1 en tiendas de chino. ¿Y qué diría Abhimanyu? Mira, toma, no lo quiero. Bueno, eso sí. So the same object many years before, many years for some and few years for many, some years before when we were a small child, it gave us happiness. Now the same thing is not giving us happiness. Entonces, este mismo objeto que hace muchos años nos dio felicidad y ahora no nos da felicidad. Why is it that? Because that body which we had has changed. So our happiness also is changing. So, for example, now we take another example, another extreme. One old man, he cannot walk properly, he cannot hear properly, he cannot see properly. So, if somebody comes and gives him one gift or one stick, the old man takes stick, he gets very happy. Or if somebody gives him, one microphone, one earphone, hearing aid, so he can hear properly, he gets very happy. But if somebody gives you now, you say, what do I do with a stick? I can beat you with the stick. You will not get happy. Entonces hay otro extremo, una persona mayor, si alguien le regala ¿cómo se llama? Una caña para andar, que lo cogen las personas mayores. Un bastón. Y entonces esa persona se pone muy feliz, ¿no? Porque lo necesita. Pero una persona joven, si le regala un bastón, pues lo único que te va a hacer es pegarte con el bastón. So we can see our happiness is always changing. Now, what happens because the soul is Sat Chit Ananda? It is eternal knowledge and full of bliss. It wants to enjoy. And it wants to enjoy through the body. But the body is giving limited enjoyment. So the soul feels unhappy. Entonces nuestro alma, que somos nosotros, quiere disfrutar a través de ese cuerpo. Pero como el cuerpo es limitado y cambia siempre, y el disfrute que da es limitado, entonces el alma no está satisfecho. And that is why the soul is looking for a new form of happiness, different form of happiness. Oh, this is not giving me joy, let me do this, some other thing. Oh, that is not giving me joy, let me do some other thing. And like this, it is continuously endeavoring for different form of happiness. And when the body becomes old and the soul still wants to enjoy, then what happens is that through the mind and intelligence, it tells the body to do something so that the body can still enjoy. For example, when you're becoming old, you want to take vitamin tablets, you want to take some protein so that to make the body strong, so that you can enjoy. You cannot digest food when you're old, then you want to take some, tablet for indigestion so that you can eat more gulab jamun and enjoy. Entonces, cuando el cuerpo se envejece, el alma, a través de la mente y la inteligencia, dirige al cuerpo para que pueda coger algunas cosas, suplementos, o algunas cosas para que pueda seguir disfrutando. But the soul, till the time it does not understand that this form of happiness, whatever it tries, will be unsuccessful. It will be total failure. So material happiness has three qualities, different qualities. It is called as FIT, fit. F stands for futile. You work very hard for getting some goal, very, very hard, and then you don't achieve anything. failure. For example, you start a business project or you start a competition for taking part in sports and you don't win, 0. You worked so hard for so many years, it's 0. Entonces el disfrute material tiene 3 defectos. Uno es que a veces fracasa. Por mucho esfuerzo que uno haga para hacer un proyecto o para ganar una competición y trabaja años, o por conseguir una carrera, trabaja años y al final fracasa, no consigue. Okay, now let's say if you don't fail, if you win the competition or you get what you achieve, then you say, oh, this is not sufficient. I thought this will be much more. You get a job, oh, only so much salary? Like, people coming from Africa, people coming from, poor country to Spain or to Europe. First they are very happy. Oh, I get 1,000 euro, 1,200 euro. In my country, this money I earn in 1 year. 1-2 months is happy. After that, oh, this is so little. The other doctor is earning 5,000. The engineer is earning 10,000. The pilot is earning 20,000. I am only earning 1,000. Entonces, la segunda defecto de disfrute material es insuficiente. Porque aunque conseguimos la meta, el objetivo, primero parece que mucho, pero luego esto mismo dice, esto no es nada. Por ejemplo, las personas que vienen de países pobres a España y dice, ganan aquí 1,000 euros, está muy bien, ¿no? Porque en nuestro país eso gana en un año. Pero después de unos meses, dice, pero eso es muy poco, porque el médico gana más que yo, el banquero gana más que yo, y entonces no consigue suficiente felicidad, es insuficiente. So first we said futile, insufficient, and third is, okay, let's say if you even get the maximum, but it is temporary. It will finish at one point of time. Entonces, aunque luego el tercero es temporal, aunque conseguimos máxima disfrute de una cosa, que es muy raro que consigamos, pero es temporal. It will finish. So what does Bhagavatam says in this verse, in this purport, that the question is very relevant, that how to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because only by satisfaction of Supreme Personality of Godhead, the soul is fully satisfied. That is the clue, that is the real answer, that is the essence of the whole Bhagavatam. When the sages of Naimisharanya asked Shuta Goswami the 6th question, one of the first question was, what is the essence of human form of life? What is the prime duty of a person when he is born in this material world? Entonces la clave para satisfacer, para estar contento, para estar feliz siempre, es satisfacer la Suprema Personalidad de Dios, que es lo que dice ese verso. ¿Cómo satisfacer la Suprema Personalidad de Dios? Y esa es una de las 6 preguntas que hicieron los sabios de Naimisharanya a Shuta Goswami. La primera pregunta es, ¿cuál es la esencia de la forma humana de vida? ¿Cuál es el deber del ser humano? And what was the answer to the first question? What is the essence of life, or what is the prime duty of life? What is the answer which Sukadeva Goswami said? Yeah, but in Sanskrit, there's a very famous verse. Saiva pumsha paro dharmo yato bhakti radoksaje ahitokiya pratihata yayatma suprasidati. So this was the first answer to the questions of the sages of Naimisharanya. So we will read the meaning. La suprema ocupación dharma para toda humanidad es aquella mediante la cual los hombres pueden llegar a prestarle amoroso servicio devocional amoroso al trascendental Señor. So the supreme occupation of the prime dharma of all humanity is that by which the human being can render loving devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Para que dicho servicio devocional satisfaga al yo por completo debe estar libre de motivaciones y ser ininterrumpido. So for this devotional service to be satisfying completely to the soul, it has to be free from motivation and uninterrupted. So why is it necessary that it has to be uninterrupted and it has free of motivations? ¿Por qué dicen que ese servicio devocional debe de estar ininterrumpido y libre de motivaciones? Because normally we all human beings, we work for certain motive. For example, when we go to a company to work, why do we work? Why do we work in the company? To earn money, to earn salary. Have you heard of anybody, any boss saying, oh, you come here, you work for me 30 days a month, 8 hours a day, and you will not get any salary? Will anybody work? Nobody will work. He's saying, thank you very much. Bye bye. Entonces, aquí en el mundo material todo trabajamos por un motivo. Si alguien va a una empresa y su jefe dice, trabaja para mí 30 días al mes, 8 horas al día, pero no hay ningún salario, ¿qué diría la persona? Dice, pues mira, quédate tú con tu trabajo, me voy a la playa y me voy a disfrutar. So now, over here, we are saying that, or Krishna is saying, Sukadeva Goswami is saying over here, that serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead without any motivation, without any wanting anything in return. Aquí en Bhagavatam dice que hay que trabajar para la Suprema Personalidad de Dios para ninguna motivación, para estar libre de intereses de motivación. Entonces, ¿cómo es posible si el ser humano siempre solo trabaja por motivación? So why, when human beings, we always work for some purpose or for some motivation, over here is said that we have to render devotional service without any motivation. So what is the answer, you think? Any clue, any suggestion you think of? ¿Alguien tiene alguna pista? ¿Por qué hay que prestar servicio devocional sin motivación cuando nosotros cualquier cosa que hacemos es por alguna motivación? Yeah, Hindi में बोलो. Okay, that's one thing. But that's also motivation we need, because we want to go back to Godhead. We are rendering devotional service, which is not correct, fully correct. It's okay. It's better than doing a material work. Ella dice que porque tenemos que prestar servicio devocional por volverse con Dios en el mundo espiritual. Está bien, es mejor que un trabajo material, pero aún así tiene que estar libre incluso de esta motivación.
El amor no es egoísta.
Correcto, porque el amor no es egoísta, porque el amor es puro. El amor puro no espera nada a cambio. So the answer is because pure love does not need anything in return. Love means service. And lust means asking for service. El amor es prestar servicio y lujuria es pedir servicio. So in this material world, we are always lusty. We always want something from others. We want something from our father, mother. We want something from our children. We want something from our wives. Every time we want, what can you do for me? But a devotee,
Just like a mother, she's loving her child.
Yes, correct.
Expecting anything in return.
Correct, yeah. So that is why, it's a very good point. Mataji dice que el amor de madre es puro porque no espera nada a cambio. This is very true. That is why the mother's love is very close to love for God. But still it has some motivation, some tinge of, because otherwise mother would love all the children. Why only she loves her child? Because she is thinking this is part of my body. So then again there's egoistic motive.
They look after
Yeah, and they become big, they look after. Yes, another thing.
Nowadays, even that expectation is not there.
Entonces la madre, digo que la madre también tiene alguna motivación. ¿Por qué? Porque no quiere a todos los niños, solo a suyo, porque piensa que ese es parte de mí, es mío. Entonces querer a una cosa suya puede ser fácil, pero no querer sin ningún tipo de motivación. Eso es una motivación también. So, but Krishna, we can love him because Krishna is belonging to everyone and we are belonging to Krishna. And we don't expect anything in return because the love which he has already given to us is so great, is so much immense that we cannot even measure the love which Krishna gives to us. And the proof is that he is loving the atheist, he is loving the people who are demoniac and providing them with food, with water, with sunshine, without expecting anything in return. Entonces, el amor que tiene Krishna es tan grande que no podemos ni imaginar. Por eso él quiere a todas las entidades vivientes, a las personas ateas, a personas demoníacas, a todos, y le provee con agua, con luz, con comida, con todas las cosas que él puede. So, if we want to get the mercy of Lord Krishna, we have to approach Radharani. If we want the mercy of Radharani, we have to approach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And if we want to get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whom we have to go? Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu's mercy is overflowing. We don't have to do anything. We just have to go and stand down his lotus feet. The mercy is flowing. Somebody asked Jayadvata Maharaj, Maharaj, how can we get the mercy of Nityananda? So he said, how can you escape the mercy of Nityananda? Nityananda's mercy is so much, you will not be able to escape. You just go and fall down at his feet and he will give you so much mercy. Entonces la misericordia de Nityananda, o sea, para tener la misericordia de Krishna hay que ir a Radharani, para tener la misericordia de Radharani a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, y para tener la misericordia de Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a Nityananda Ram. Y Nityananda Ram, la misericordia es siempre, ¿cómo se dice? Generous, yeah. Muy generoso. So, entonces hay una story, there's a story of Lord Krishna. Once he was in Dwarkadam and he went to visit Rukmani Devi. And when he wants to visit Rukmani Devi, so she opened the door and she felt very happy. Oh, Krishna, my Lord, you come. And there was so much of joy. But after a few minutes, she started crying. She started crying. Tears are flowing from the eyes. And Krishna saying, what is this? I'm come to see you and you're crying. What is this happening? So she said, my Lord, you will not understand. I will not understand? I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I am in every living entity as Paramatma. And you are saying, I will not understand? Vedaham samititani vartamani cha arjuna bhavishyami cha bhutani mam tu vedana kaschana. I am the purpose of all the Vedas. I know the past, present and future. And you say, I don't understand? Entonces una vez Krishna va a Dwarka a ver Rukmani Devi y entonces ella se pone muy feliz. Pero al instante se empieza a llorar. Y Krishna le pregunta, ¿pero por qué lloras si ahora mismo estaba feliz? Y Rukmani le dice que tú no vas a entender por qué soy triste. Dice, ¿cómo que no voy a entender? Soy la suprema personalidad de Dios. Estoy en cada entidad viviente como Paramatma. ¿Cómo no voy a entender? Y entonces ella dice, no, es que eso, aunque tú eres el conocedor de todo, pero hay algo que se te escapa. So then she said, you will not be able to understand the pain which a devotee goes after, because now you come to see me, I am very happy, but after a few moments you will leave and I will feel very sad, I will feel like crying. And you cannot understand the pain in the heart of a devotee. Entonces Rukmani le dice que tú no vas a poder comprender el dolor que causa en el corazón del devoto cuando hay una separación. So because when Lord Krishna, he felt a little bit in anxiety or a little bit worried that I cannot understand anything, but I being God, I should understand even this sentiment. And that is why there are many reasons why Śrī Kṛṣṇa appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and one of the reasons was he wanted to understand the sentiment of his devotee and the sentiments of Srimati Radharani, because she is the supreme devotee. So that is why he comes as a devotee and shows how a devotee should behave when he is in this material world, how he should render devotional service. Entonces, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, una de las razones que vino en este mundo material, en esa tierra, es por demostrar el sentimiento que un devoto tiene hacia el Señor, para entender qué sentimientos de separación o de amor que el devoto siente por el Señor. Because in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, surrender to me. Sarva dharman parityagya mam ekam sharnam braja aham tam sarva papebeo moksha eshami mahasucha. He said, surrender to me, but how to surrender? He did not show. What do you mean surrender? I just go and lie down in the altar and say, oh, Krishna, I have surrendered to you. Okay, now I'm yours. This is surrender? No, we don't know how to surrender. Entonces en Bhagavad Gita Krishna da ese verso que ríndete a mí, abandona toda la variedad de religiones, pero no demuestra cómo hay que rendir. So we in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, Krishna shows as a devotee how to surrender. Entonces en Chaitanya Leela, Krishna como Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, como un devoto, demuestra cómo hay que hacer esa rendición. And surrender is only lift your arms and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Entonces esta rendición, según Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, en la era de Kali, es levantar los brazos y cantar el santo nombre. Because this is the easiest form in the age of Kali to praise the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Porque esta forma es la forma más fácil en esa era de Kali para satisfacer la Suprema Personalidad de Dios. And that is the topic of today's lecture, how to praise the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So for us, in this age of Kali, we cannot concentrate on the Supreme Lord by doing meditation. We don't have sufficient ingredients to do yajna. When the people used to perform yajna in the early ages, they used to donate thousands of cows and thousands of gold coins and thousands of land, acres of land to brahmanas. But today, person don't even have 1 acre of land, don't even have 1 cow. Maybe he have 1 gold coin. How can he donate? Not possible to do yajna, not possible to do meditation, not possible to do any type of sacrifices. But this chanting is very easy. You can do anywhere, everywhere, anytime, every time. Easy process. Entonces, esa forma de cantar el santo nombre es la forma más fácil, más asequible para todos, porque en las otras eras que eran hacer yajnas y meditación no es posible para la era de Kali. So we have to perform this and just wait for the mercy of Lord Krishna, because Lord Krishna is come in this merciful form as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. And if he can give mercy to Jagai Madai, why he will not give mercy to us? Entonces en esta era de Kali, esta encarnación de Señor Chaitanya y Nityananda vienen a dar esa misericordia, y si han dado misericordia a Jagai Madai, ¿por qué no van a dar misericordia a nosotros? So just have firm faith, continue chanting and listening to Bhagavatam, because Bhagavatam is non-different from Krishna. This is the body of Krishna. Every part of Bhagavatam is different limbs of Krishna. So we are protected. If we hear Bhagavatam, Nityam Bhagavatam Sevaya. So we will go get a pure love for Krishna. So entonces leer Srimad Bhagavatam, cantar el santo nombre, estar en asociación de devotos, esta es la fórmula por cual podemos alcanzar el servicio devocional puro y tener el objetivo de la vida. So we stop here. If there's any question or any comment or anything you want to like to ask.
Yeah, I have a question about species, 8,400,000 species, and what is happening when some animals are dying out? Some, for example, the dinosaurs.
Extinct, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good question. So this is 8,400,000 species of life is not only in this universe. So maybe this universe is dying out and it's coming another universe. Because let's say, every day we are creating so many problems for the animals to live and so many animals are being extinct. But the soul are traveling somewhere or the other in some parts of other universes. Entonces la pregunta es que ese 8.400.000 especies de vidas, Prabhu pregunta si alguna vida sea extinta como el dinosaurio o algún otra especie de animal. Entonces le he dicho que no es solo ese universo, la creación material son millones de universos. En algún parte del universo estarán. And somebody also asked the question, it was very interesting, that like the population of human being, how I don't remember how it was the question. We are increasing the population every time, and we are saying that these souls are taking reincarnation. So what are these new souls which are coming into the human body is from the lower species of life. They are transmigrating to the higher species of life. So it's we don't know this. We are just one small tiny speck in a big bag of mustard seeds. Like this, so many universes are there. So creation is infinite. Yeah.
Would just be vegetarian, would not eat any meat, what would happen with the animals?
Yeah, they would have natural death, like how the human being die. They would grow, yeah. But now also there's lots of artificial growth because they want to eat meat, so they are promoting, they are putting this hormones and everything so that they produce more quantity. Then they would not reproduce so much, and then they would just die a natural death. But it would be a very good place to live. Bueno, pues entonces, Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.